Donna.
Hi, Shelby.
Thank you for coming in today. So today is your 1 year anniversary at Brand NUE.
Yay.
Okay. So very first thing I want to do is kind of want to review what some of your numbers are.
Okay.
We did go ahead and get Miss Donna up on the scale today, and we took her measurements. But this is the first time she's hearing what her results are after 1 year in our program. So, you ready?
Ready.
Okay. So, you started came in your very first appointment August 3rd, 2021,
Yes.
and today is August 3rd, 2022.
Yes.
You are down 101 pounds as of today.
Yay!
So that number is really, really exciting, but these other numbers actually are probably even more awesome. And so just want to review body shape. Okay. So your inches, you are down 12.75 inches in your waist, 17 inches in your hips, and only 2.5 inches in your thigh, which means everything, all of the movement, the majority of the movement came from your stored body fat. That was exactly what our goal was. So absolutely awesome. That is in total 32.25 inches in an entire year.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
So that is 7 sizes,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That is 7 full sizes for you.
Right.
So if you want to show them your shorts, we got those. They're right behind you. I hit them.
You did.
I did.
Baby.
Check out these bad boys. Okay. So when Donna and I very first met, this was a pair of shorts that you were wearing.
Yeah.
It's like
I can fit in one side.
of them now.
Okay.
So now I kind of want to talk to you or just ask you some questions about why you decided to start your journey and why you chose us.
Okay. Well, I've done a lot. I've done tons and tons of weight loss things. Keto, Weight Watchers. I've done the fasting one, the OptiFast. I mean, I've done a ton of things, and nothing ever could stick. I can't, maintenance part, I couldn't make it.
Did you get down a certain amount and then were able to maintain it, or?
Oh, no, I get down a certain amount, and then if I went off the regiment, then I just couldn't get it back to going again. I couldn't get back on track. Or I would get down and then I would stay at the same weight. Yes, I would stay at the same weight for like months. And I was like, why am I even doing this? I'm staying right here. Why would I do this?
So you got discouraged.
Yes, okay, definitely. And then, so I was contemplating surgery. Yes, because I was like, I have no other, what am I going to do? There's no other options. But my husband was not real happy about the surgery part. He was like, that's very extreme. And I'm like, yeah, but look at, I feel very extreme at this point. And I saw a commercial for Brand NUE on TV. And I was like, because it said that you could go and it didn't cost anything. You didn't have it. They just talked to you.
Free consultation.
Yes, free consultation.
Yep.
And so I thought, okay, well, I'll give them a try. One last ditch effort so I could say, okay, I tried it and, surgery is what I need, right? No.
We can look back a year later and say
no.
Yeah.
But so I came in for a consultation. It took me a couple days to decide, which most of that was just to make financially that I could do it, which you all are very good about that. You can make payments and different kinds of payments and stuff like that, so it's great. But I also just had to get my mind set, because one thing that I do is if I commit, then I'm committed. And I will do what you say, because that's how the results come. So I'm gonna put you to the test as far as, okay, I'll do exactly what you tell me to do, but I better be seeing some results. And obviously I have seen results, which was really great. And really it's after the first, I don't know, a few weeks, it's not as hard as you think it's going to be. You know, after the first few weeks you get in, and mostly it's just trying to break habits that are the hardest things. So you know, the snacking, but I mean, there are things that you can have if you need to, and you know, it's fine, it's perfectly fine, and I've done it a few times. I try to stay in the eating window. Occasionally I'm not, and I understand that now. I mean, before I probably would have freaked out a little bit, but I'm understanding, and also my relationship with food has changed. And you have helped me with that. If I hadn't had Shelby, I don't know how good that would have been. But just learning that my relationship with food, the things that trigger me, the things that strategies when you go to, because you're going to be in situations where things aren't ideal. So some strategies to just help you get through it and make you feel like you're participating, but you're participating in a good way.
Absolutely. So you were able to understand the core concepts. You got through that. Once you got through that phase, it was how you were adapting it to make it a lifestyle, right? So that, from what I heard you say, is one of the big things that sets us apart from other programs, is how you're able
It's true. And I mean, the coaching part is the big part, because I don't feel like I could have made it without you. Seriously, you are the best. Just the coach, you need that accountability and a buddy, and I had a buddy doing it, so you just need that accountability.
Support accountability is huge.
Yes, yeah. Because I mean, you could do it on your own, but when you get to places that are hard, that's when you need somebody to say, hey, it's all right, we can do this, you can do it, and you're doing great. You are always very supportive and very matter of fact about, okay, well, this is why, by looking at my sheets or whatever, like, this is what happened. And sometimes I ate things that I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to eat, because it's not really on program, which you eventually figure all those out, but just things that I thought I was being compliant with and I wasn't, and you were like, hey, this isn't compliant. I'm like, oh my Lord.
Well, I think during your whole process is you're learning,
right?
And so you are leaning in, and you were like, I want to know why this is working, why this isn't working. And during that, the whole time, correct me if I'm wrong, one of the things that I reminded you of is, why did you start?
Right.
Because even when the scale isn't necessarily moving the way that you feel like it should based on the efforts you're putting forth,
right,
I reminded you, when you walked in my door, right, where were you at?
Right.
You are significantly better today than you were then. And you're like, okay.
Yes. It's because you do start losing, like I did start losing weight pretty quickly. And so you want it to be that way all the time. So now I've noticed, now that I'm toward the end, I have 5 more pounds to go.
5 more pounds till she's at her long-term goal.
Yes, 5 more pounds, so long-term goal. This actually, today I made my original long-term goal, and I made it, but we tweaked it because of numbers and health and things, which was fine. Mm-hmm. So I have 5 more to go, and I can do it. Yeah, but I did notice that toward the end, the pounds come off a lot slower than they did in the beginning, because you don't have as much to lose.
And it going slow towards the end, why is that okay?
It's okay because you're still going down. Well, and it's the lifestyle. So
I'm sorry, what? One more time.
It's a lifestyle,
okay.
So you're just doing the whole life thing.
you were able to go to social events, you were able to go to pool parties, you were able to live your life, be with your family, and make choices that aligned with your goals.
Yes.
You went through the holidays with us last
Yes.
year. We're going through the holidays again this year.
Yeah.
And you were able to make choices and still either get back on track or, you know, still see the results that you really wanted to, with the expectation that this is a journey, right? We're not giving up. We're going to keep going no matter what.
Yes. And the just to get the weighing yourself every day, at first you're like, oh, I don't want to do this every day, but it really does help because you see how your body goes. And sometimes, like, one day I'm like up a pound and the next day I'm down a pound and a half or something. So it's just, you just have to let your body adjust. And I think, you know, like in summer, I wasn't really, last year, you know, June, July I just did what I want. But this year, you know, I walked a little bit because I'm starting to get, I want to work on that aspect of my.
So we've got diet nailed in.
Yeah.
Now you want to start incorporating some activity.
Yes. And so I walk and I know that it's humid and I know I'm probably retaining a little water at some time, but I drink a ton of water. That's coffee and water and tea are about all I drink. So, but it's been great. I just I know that I just have to listen to my body and what my body's doing. And when I get to the plateaus that you all have
Resources.
Yes, resources for plateaus. So those are no longer a problem, and I call them curse breakers because I say my body's cursed because it's great for a famine, because it wants to hold on to everything. But
you're not cursed.
I'm not cursed anymore.
Yeah,
no,
you just had to. You had
to know the secrets. I had to unlock the secrets.
She learned our secret.
I did.
What does the next year look like? So we obviously have made significant progress, but the journey of getting the weight off is, you know, we got another 5 pounds, and then the journey of keeping it off is really where we're transitioning to. So in a year from now, if we sit down and have the same conversation again, where do you see yourself in a year? What is your goal?
In a year from now, I see myself down to my goal weight and staying around that weight. If I decide I want to go a little further, I can do that. I know how to do it now. And but really I'm the energy level and everything is great. So a year from now I plan on being around what I'm at. You know?
Do you have any trips planned? Do you have anything that you want to do? Do you have any big goals that you want to, something that was holding you back previously?
Well, a lot of the things I've already done, like at school, I'm a teacher, and we took the 6th grade kids to Kings Island. Yeah.
Just recently?
Yes, in May. We took them in May. And usually, like, those kinds of things were not the best, didn't give me the best feeling because it was hard to fit into the seats and
like roller coasters.
Yeah, roller coasters and all that when they pull the things down, you know, and if you're bigger it's harder. But I was able to get, I was fine. I was able to get into the, you know, everything.
Tell me about
and
that.
I felt better and I could walk better and I didn't have to rest, you know, all the time. And I went another time after that, and I was out walking everybody else. So I was like, okay, they're like, where are you going? I'm like, to the next ride.
So just for reference, my friend Donna here, she is only 5'1", so her legs aren't very long. So for her to outwalk anyone, it's a big deal, right? Because most people outwalking just because of
their stride.
Their stride, yes. Got some short little legs there.
They do.
It's okay. So if you had any words for encouragement for someone who is looking to start a journey, what would those words of encouragement, or, you know,
I would say give it a try and give it an honest try. I mean, you can't, you have to go into it and do what they have figured out, their formula for getting it all in, and give it I think 4 months is around.
Yeah, it just depends.
I mean, the first commitment is like,
so
you pay for like 4 months or 6 months or something.
It depends on what's recommended, but the big thing is, are you willing to make changes? Are you willing to get out of your
But you need
comfort
to do it just for that time, that specific time period. Give it the time and see what happens. And I guarantee you'll be like, oh yeah, this is it.
Did you think it was going to work when you very first came in?
Honestly, yes and no. No, because I thought nothing's gonna help me. I'm gonna have to have surgery. But then also I was hopeful because I wanted something to work. I wanted something to make it so I could feel better. I had more energy. I could play with the grandkids. I could, help others, just by saying, yeah, you can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it, absolutely. Okay, any last final thoughts from you, Miss Donna, about your experience here at Brand New?
Everybody's been awesome. I haven't encountered anybody that's not, been in my corner. And so it's just been a great experience overall. It's been fantastic. And I don't know, I just feel like I don't even feel like you're my coach. I feel like you're my friend. You know what I mean?
This is my friend Donna. This is my friend Donna. I introduced you that way, didn't I? Yeah. There you go. Because ultimately, I always say this, your success is our success. Your success is our success. And, the more people that we're able to help, the better the healthier our community is going to be. And if you have learned anything, or if you have any questions for Donna, you can always comment down below. We'll try and get her feedback from those. But until then, this is going to happen. I'm going to make it happen. We will be doing this again in a year from now, and I get to ask you the same question again, is what have you learned over the past year, and what does the next year look like for you? So you can start thinking about that now.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
High five, Donna.
All right.